Hello everybody, my name is King. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Of course, today we are here with some more Multiverses. I am the rank number 95, Garnet. Today I want to teach you guys the best 1v1 perks to use on Garnet. Now this is in the official release of Multiverses, of course. A lot of things are different. They have a couple of perks that are completely different, so I'm going to take you through all of them without further ado, y'all. If you guys are new, subscribe. We are less than 20 subscribers away from 3,000, y'all. Let's get it. Now, starting off with their signature, I want to read through a couple of these that I feel like are noteworthy and then obviously give you the best picks. For the signature, there's only 3. You receive a 5% boost to damage dealt and defense, which is always really good. Of course, this is like the beginner one. It's well-rounded. Her first specialized signature is Marker. Garnet's Rocket Gauntlets will spawn her marker at their location when they are destroyed. The marker will not spawn if it is on cooldown. Of course, this is always, I feel like, 100% the way to go. The second one being Electric Groove. There's a second perk that I feel like will perfectly pair with this. We'll get to that in a little bit. Applying shock to enemies as Garnet or her ally has a chance to grant stacks of Garnet's Rhythm. I wish there was a way to tell what that chance is, because it implies that it's a set percentage. It's not like 100% chance it will do that. It's not guaranteed. It is a chance to grant Rhythm. So I feel like the obvious way to go is Marker. For the second, her team, there's a couple right here, right? And let's go through these, right? So this one is That's Flammable Dock. Your team can melee an enemy after hitting them with a projectile to ignite them. Obviously, that is really good. Garnet has 2 main projectiles that I feel like are always going to be on cooldown, at least the way that I play her. So I definitely think this is a very viable option. The second one being the Snowball Effect. Your team gains a 7% damage boost against enemy with the highest damage. Now, in 1v1s, especially, this is going to be set on 100% of the time. Regardless of who you're fighting, obviously, you only have one opponent. They will always have the highest damage. So, obviously, you're essentially always going to have a 7% damage boost, which, first of all, is better than the well-rounded signature perk, but also does grant a lot more, if your teammate also selects a perk that's for 2v2s. This last one is your team receives a 15% damage boost for 10 seconds after an ally is wrung out. Now, in comeback situations, I feel like in 2v2s, this is one of the better ones. But obviously, we're talking about 1v1, so I would definitely stick with either one of these two. Depending on how you feel like Ignite kind of plays into the rest of your playstyle or your kit. Like I said, you will always be using your projectiles. I feel like for now, we're going to be going with the Snowball Effect just to see how this really works. Second, we have our Strong perk, right? These are the 2 main ones that I feel like are the only ones that you really need. Speed Force Assist, of course, SFA. You receive 5% increased base movement speed. Obviously, that's really good. One of my biggest drawbacks in all of Multiverses during the open beta was Garnet's speed. She's really slow. I feel like if she was just a little bit faster, she would be super viable. She would be S tier. In this game, in Multiversus, the official release, everybody is slowed. The gameplay is supposed to be super, like 200% slower. Everybody moves slower. Punches come out a lot slower. A lot of the moves are slower. Overall, this game has gotten a huge nerf when it comes to speed. So I definitely think SFA is going to be a really viable option. Second one is Too Fast to Block. Your dash attacks break armor. Depending on who you're going to go against, this is definitely going to be a good counter pick perk. Definitely against people like Wonder Woman, people like Superman. A lot of the people who just tank and tank and take. Of course, Wonder Woman is probably the biggest person who's going to get countered by this perk. So I definitely think, depending on who you're going against, might be a really good option. In certain maps, collateral damage is really well. You do 1 additional damage when you knock back enemies into terrain. Garnet has always been such a great combo breaker. One of her best things is getting someone into a corner and just juggling them non-stop. She has so much viability and potential when it comes to collateral damage. So I definitely think this is a great option. However, it's only 1 additional damage. If they ever change that in the future, if there's ever a way to multiply that damage, this will definitely be more viable. As of right now, I would say Too Fast to Block or SFA, depending on what your playstyle is. This one's great, of course, obviously, whoever you're going against. When you unlock your second custom set, I would definitely recommend putting this as the other one, just so you have that option if you're going against, like, Wonder Woman. I would say SFA is probably her strong suit, no pun intended. Now, lastly, the standard perk, we have Pugilist. Your melee attacks deal increased damage. Now, obviously, Garnet is a very close quarter combat person, so every scenario you're given, aside from emptying your kit when it comes to projectiles, you will be getting the most bang out of your buck with Pugilist. We also have static electricity. After moving on the ground for 4 seconds, your next projectile applies shock to enemies. Leaving the ground restarts the timer. Now, 4 seconds is kind of a long time when you're really in-game. But understand, your next projectile applies shock to enemies. Like I said earlier, this will come in handy with the electric groove. Applying shock to enemies as Garnet or her ally has a chance to grant stacks of Garnet's rhythm. Using those two together, if you're really someone who wants to get stacks of Garnet's rhythm, I 100% recommend going electric groove and pairing it with static electricity. That is a super viable option. I completely understand if that's the way you want to go. It just depends on your playstyle. It depends if you feel like stacks are worth the time. If not, I would stick to Pugilist. You also have Second Wind beneath your wings. You refresh all air abilities after ringing out an enemy. Of course, in 1v1s, this isn't going to activate as much, literally half the time as in 2v2s, but it's still viable. Pairing an enemy projectile will reflect it. If you're really good with pairing, I'd go with CTA. Other than that, really don't pay much attention to it. Pugilist is still on top. Armor Killer, obviously, you can also pair this with the other one to go against armor people. Hitting an armored enemy will briefly stop them from using armor. Really good. She has a lot of good options to counter armor, and especially with her kit. Being up close and personal, that's actually going to deal a lot of damage because their armor is down, so you're going to be able to hit them where it hits the most, Last but not least, we have Armor Crush. Your fully charged attacks break armor. I would say her down smash is a really good option for this because the more you charge it, the more area it covers. So you're gonna have a lot of really good potential to break the armor and then go in, follow up with something, because it also does vacuum them closer. So like that, y'all. The more area you cover is fully dependent on how much you charge for down smash. And of course, it pulls people towards Garnet. So that's a lot of potential to really follow up with that. Really good option, right? Just keep that in mind. Let's get into some games, y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with a Shaggy.
Which is better?
Personally, I've always hated fighting Shaggies, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, power up! I thought we were powering up! You goober. Wow, he breaks through that. Yeah, so I think Shaggy might be another opponent that you might be able to go with armor against. That hit? Wow, and that power through that.
Indestructible.
Oh, I missed. I needed that to hit.
This is unacceptable. Joke's on you.
Wow, bro. He's moving. Good parry.
Hey, come on, man. Go fair.
Oh, nice. There we go.
You think that will stop me?
Oh, good parry. So the parry grants invulnerability past that initial hit. Kind of crazy. Oh, nice.
This might hurt.
Oh, almost got stuck. I hate when that happens. Oh, if I had that off a cooldown. Nice. Should have popped that early.
Boom. Dancing always came naturally to me.
There we go. Dang, nah, Shaggy's kind of crazy, bro. Oh, okay, well, rage quit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going against a Black Adam. Never played against this. I don't even know what he does.
Against me.
Here it comes.
So, this is gonna be a learning experience for all of us. Okay, that happened. Oh, he's got a similar move to Garnet. It looks like he's gonna be very big on projectiles. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that's anti-projectile. So that would've been it.
Shazam this.
Okay, he's interesting. This is a very interesting character.
Not stop me.
It's like an anti-gravity field? Or is that just his map? Nice. So he kind of has like a better projectile defense than Garnet. This is cool though. Interesting character.
I will not bow.
I've also noticed that I feel like maybe Pugilist and what's the other one? The snowball tactic. I think are probably going to be like the biggest, most meta perks in 1v1s.
Dancing always came naturally to me.
And that doesn't get stopped by Garnet's defense. That's crazy. Nice. Good hits, good hits.
Unusually tough on me.
I must do what's right.
Ooh, dodge out of that. Oh, so he's like baby Pikachu. I mean Pichu. Baby Pikachu. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, that would have been it.
Tremble before me.
I approve.
Dang, yo, Black Adam's kind of crazy, bro. Kind of crazy. I'm down for the rematch. All right, y'all, we're here for the rematch in the back
What they
cave.
sinned against me.
Hey, you know what happened last time you said that? Wow. Garnet's like, I guess it's technically her AoE. I don't know, her boxes need to be fixed.
Here it comes. I will not bow.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a cool attack. What? Nice.
Shoe, give me stamina.
Long distance.
What?
Long distance.
Okay, I'm texting him, I guess. Oh, please! I got that last hit off, that's all that matters.
I'm usually tough.
Nice. Hey.
I write my own story. By the wisdom of Sehuti.
Fusion power.
What? Am I salty by that? Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That was pretty good. Maximum force. Shazam this. Shazam this. I will not bow.
That's it. Dang! Pushes up glasses. Fixed contact lenses. I don't wear glasses. And that is it for today, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is King. Cool. I hope you guys had an amazing day, of course. Now, I know that Speed Force Assist and Pugilist are both going to be like pretty big meta things. I mean, obviously they're in the Generalist, but they're very viable specifically for Garnet, obviously because she needs the base movement speed. And she's a 100% melee character with 2 moves that are half the time projectiles and other times actually melee. So definitely recommend this set on her. Let me know how you guys feel about this perk set. How you guys been liking the 1v1s with Garnet? Have a great day, y'all. Stay safe, take care, peace. Audio, subscribe today, join the Aztec Empire. And of course, until next time, bye-bye, y'all.